Right, okay, I thought because I don't want the video to be a bit more longer, gonna make this two parts. So, yes, Dalek Collector Set 1. Um, I decided this for myself recently. This is my favourite character option set of all time because back in the day when I got Dark Clutch Set 2 from B&M, obviously, well, it was number 2. So I thought, well, there's a number 1 set, isn't there? And also found that there was. However, it was so rare and expensive to get, obviously. And I was young, I didn't have the crazy money that people were asking for. And I remember losing out on Bedlam Wars with this set and chances to get it. It was like my most wanted thing on the planet. These actually need a bit of a dust. But until early 2016, someone was selling it on eBay for. Actually, I got this in early 2016 because it was ordered at the end of 2015. Someone was selling it on eBay for what, £65. So just fuck it, I bought it because I couldn't be bothered waiting anymore. I wanted it so much, and it was fucking worth the money. It was brand new in box as well, to clarify. The Dead Planet Dalek is such an iconic and simple but effective design. It looks so 60s and so. I love the blue and silver. It just looks so retro and cool. Um, this and the Power Daleks are the best 60s Daleks, and that is a fact. But yeah, I fucking love the Dead Planet Dalek so much. Much I'm gonna leave him last. Genesis Dalek, very cool. For many people, the quintessential classic Dalek design, probably Dalek design of all time, and rightfully so. I mean, actually looking at it right now, it is lovely. The grey and black and the sort of military tank look of it with the bronze gun. It's just very cool and quite a spinny dome. Um, but the Genesis Dalek is actually so cool, to be honest. It's the weakest figure in the set, but it's still brilliant. Um, and then, of course, which is my favourite figure of all time, the Planet of the Daleks, Supreme. One inaccuracy though, he shouldn't have the oval, but whatever. He's so cool. The black and gold, the red, the dome lights, he's so cool and he looks so imposing. Just such an awesome figure. That obviously this was the main guy I wanted, and it was from Planet, which is like one of my favourite things in the world. So yeah, bloody love this figure. It's so cool. Yeah, Dark Clutch Set 1 really means a lot to me, and it sounds so stupid, but I'll treasure these forever and ever and ever. These Daleks, because they just mean the absolute world to me, and they. I mean, this was at the point where I was like, I guess growing up a bit more and wasn't really playing with my action figures anymore. But these being on my shelf and just having them, it's because I kind of actually I'm kind of glad I didn't get these when I was very young because they probably would have been wrecked to fuck and broke, like some of my early Dalek figures. But I guess I don't know because Dalek Clutch Set 2, my original one, that did get broken. That it was the plungers mainly. So it was just the plungers. But obviously I glued them back on and everything. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, you know, they've still gave me happy memories. Just displaying them and having them, and it's such an awesome set, and I love it. I love Dark Clutch Set 1. It's my favourite character option set of all time. So next, I'm going to go on to books. So we've got an annual. I hadn't looked at this for a while. It is the 1965 annual. I'm just gonna take out the bag. Very cool. That's the first ever Doctor Who annual, obviously. Very old. I mean, it's such a great condition as well. The fact this is fucking hell. That's just hit me. This is 55 years old. Which, holy shit. The fact it's just that old, I can't believe that. But, you know, lovely artwork. I'm not going to go through it all, but, you know, just these old, thick paper pages, and, you know, I mean, it shows how, because obviously with me growing up with the new series annuals, I've been so used to them, with a lot of them being puzzles, and, you know, what annuals are normally nowadays. Whereas back then, you had like 3 puzzles, maybe some stuff about the Doctor, but the majority of it were stories. You know, it was like sort of like a proper book for kids, you know, to read and learn, I guess. So, yeah, but just that front cover's so cool. We've got a Zarbi, a Menoptera, a Verd, and a Sensorite, and also Hartnell right there, and this fucking weird TARDIS with the roof and the wrong windows, but never mind. Still very cool. That's so retro, lovely. Actually, I love this book so much. There you go. Lovely book. That's the original Doctor Who annual. I need to read some of the story. There's actually on the Web Planet DVD, you've got The Lair of Zarbi Supremo, read by William Russell. So I do want to listen to that and like read along with it. But yeah, the first Doctor Who annual. So after that, I have Doctor Who, the Legend, not the updated one. This is the original. Now, this is obviously from 2003. This is part of the 40th anniversary collection. I think this cost £18 in a second-hand bookstore, which is very good considering this retailed for what, 40 quid back in the day. No price on it, but I'm gonna take the dust jacket off. Yeah, I've actually never done this before. That is cool. It's sort of a big huge poster. This it's very cool. This actually. Obviously all 8 classic Doctors on the front, and the iconic Daleks on the back. The reason why I love this book is more now probably is because this to me is the quintessential guide to classic Doctor Who, and obviously classic Who is more my thing. So this is why it means a lot to me. I mean, oh my god, okay, that's not good. There's literally one piece that's holding on, which that is not good. Oh dear. But it's just all silver and nice. And you know, at the start, I mean, you've got this is so cool. You've got like all the frames of the title. Well, not all the title sequences, but you've got frames from the title sequences at the start. And you know, this gives you a guide on every single story. It tells you, you know, whenever a new companion comes in, it'll tell you about them. It'll tell you when the story takes place, what it's significant for, about the story, when it was broadcasted, when new stuff was introduced, so like the Whomobile, or you know, the city of the Exelons, Peladon. Tells you about the BBC Radiophonic Workshop, the effective sounds in the background, monsters' voices, work and brief. You know, it tells you so fucking much, this. And also it tells you a bit about the missing episodes at the start, which is weird to look at now because all of Galaxy 4 is listed as missing. The majority of the End of the World is listed missing. Same with Web of Fear. Obviously, that's not the case anymore because more stuff's been recovered. But it's just weird looking at that. You got at this time that was Master Plan Part 2 was still missing with Day of Armageddon, but I get an old sense of this book, like looking at like the War Games pages or the Mind Robber pages, just get a real old sense of it. And the Planet of the Daleks page gives me like just that bit of nostalgia. Like, I mean, this is what it's spread across 2 pages. This is very cool. I love that. And there's quotes in it as well, which is because obviously I've read some of these quotes, and then when I watched the stories, I thought, oh, that quote's from that book. And there was another quote that I was looking for. It's from Math Terror. Yeah, there's just quotes from Macro Terror that obviously I look at now and I'm like, oh yeah, I know that from the animation, But it's so cool. It's just the ultimate. If you want an ultimate guide to classic Who, there's even stuff about Dalek films and Scream of the Shalkan here. If you want all the classic Who goodness, get this book because it's bloody amazing. Oh shit. So to close this off, we have 2 VHSs. So we're going to look at this one first. It's the Green Death VHS. You might be wondering what's so special about this. This is signed twice by Richard Franklin, Katie Manning, and Nicholas Courtney. Right, where were we? God, sorry, I had to pause it for a bit there. So yeah, we're talking about the Green Death VHS. So yeah, this is signed by Nicholas Courtney, which to have an autograph of that fucking wonderful and legendary character is again amazing to me. And none of these are fake. These are all genuine. And this VHS was £15, which is just mental because of the amount of autographs on it. So it seems to be dedicated to someone called Will, because you've got 2 Will, Best, Richard Franklin, 2 Will, Hugs, Katie Manning, 4 Will, Nicholas Courtney, and then you've got Katie Manning and 4 Will, Best, Richard Franklin. Now, they did point this out in the listing that Richard Franklin appears to have signed it here, but he obviously has used like a silver pen, which probably ran out or something, so he signed it inside here. And then Katie Manning, I assume just because of how lovely she is, she's probably signed it twice, knowing her. I mean, she gave me a free autograph, which is amazing. In fact, I've got 4 Katie Manning autographs as well, and I have 3 of Richard Franklin's. Is so weird and amazing. But the main reason why I treasure this is it's because of Nicholas Courtney's autograph. And like I said, these are all genuine. These are not fake. But I've just read the back of this and it's made me really sad. This VHS was released in 1996. It was a couple of months after. It was I think it was it? No, it wasn't actually. Sorry, I was thinking it was the last story for season. Well, it is the last story of season 10. I was thinking, was this the last one to come out for VHS? It wasn't. I've just seen on the back here. Originally transmitted 19th of May to the 23rd of June 1973, this six-part adventure starring Jon Pertwee marks the departure of Jo Grant from the programme. Fondly remembered by fans of the series, The Green Death is presented as a tribute to Jon Pertwee, who died suddenly in May 1996, aged 76. Yeah, it just makes me sad reading that. Yeah, they released this as a tribute to him. So yeah. Yeah, it just makes me sad thinking about it. But yeah, the main reason, well, for Richard and Katie's as well, but the main reason why I treasure this is Nicholas Courtney's autograph, who I would have loved to have met him, because yeah, I've met the three surviving ones, Katie, Richard, and John, and they're all just so lovely. And actually, that reminds me, there's another DVD I need to throw in. Day of the Daleks. The reason why for this is because it's signed by John Levine. It says "Love and Peace, Lynn, John Levine," which, when I met him, he is just the most energetic man you could probably ever meet. If you don't know, there's this great documentary on the Claws of Axos special edition DVD where Toby Haydock goes and stays with him for a weekend. And John Levine's very open and honest and tells a lot about his life. He grew up, he grew up during World War II, so he came out from the war. He grew up with loads of diseases, very poor education. He wasn't popular at school. He wasn't, he was very ill, and he had to sit still for 3 months. He had a blood disease. He was just ill. But once he got better, he didn't want to disappear and be, nothing. He wanted to be somebody, and obviously him being the character, Sergeant Benton, obviously, he obviously loved playing that role for nearly 10 years, which, yeah. But meeting him, he was so, because I watched that thing with Toby Haydock and John Levine the day before I saw John. John was exactly the way I expected him. He was so jokey, he was so lovely, he was very funny, energetic, he was just bloody brilliant. But I had to throw this in as well because it's the autographs of, these characters: Nicholas Courtney, Richard Franklin, John Levine, Katie Manning, John Levine, Richard Franklin, Nicholas Courtney. I really wish I had Elizabeth Sladen, Roger Delgado's, and Caroline Jones autographs. And I will intend to get them because I want all the autographs from my favourite my favourite characters ever, and this era means so much to me. I want to at least have something, just of these actors that the majority are sadly no longer with us, which makes me depressed because I think about that. We've only got Katie, John, and Richard now, which is real fucking shame. But yeah, that means a lot to me, the Green Death VHS. Now onto this video is actually got kind of sad, sorry. The last thing is this. I think it's my favourite item in my collection. I don't know, maybe. It's the Three Doctors VHS. Now you might be thinking, why the Three Doctors VHS? It's just a Three Doctors VHS. Well, it's not, because I remember this. I know, what was it, 2016? No, it's 2017. Sorry. I because I guess it hit me a bit more, and it'd been 20 years since he passed away. I always thought that I was never going to meet John, which also I'm not. Um, you know, maybe up there one day, if whatever your beliefs are, but hey, no one really knows. But what I'm saying is, you know, I it hit me that um I'm never, but I can't meet John now, and I would have loved to have met John because he's my favourite Doctor. He's probably my favourite actor of all time. He's in my favourite era. He has my favourite season. He has one of my favourite stories of all time. He's my favourite companion, my favourite side character, just my favourite everything. My favourite incarnation of the Master. Probably my favourite monsters. Axons, Draconians, Ogrons, Sontarans, Daleks, Ice Warriors. Try to think of more. Um, Dinosaurs, Exelons, the Killer Machine, the Primords, the Ambassadors, the Silurians, the Sea Devils. Such great inventive monsters. But, right, I'll tell a story. So, this was at the time when I was buying VHSs, and I went to the store where I got my VHSs, and I can't remember, because, right, they had the 5 Doctors, the 3 Doctors, and there was another one I got. I can't remember what it was, but I thought, because I thought, well, multi-Doctor stories, might as well. They didn't have the 2 Doctors, which I've since got on VHS, but I just thought, well, multi-Doctor stories, just grab them. Just because I just done it. I'm so happy I did, because on the bus on the way back home, I opened this, and when I saw this, I think this probably sounds weird. I think I nearly broke down in tears. It's John's autograph, and again, this is genuine. This is not fake. Fucking, I was in shock, and just I could not believe it, because to own something that was signed and personalised by him just makes me so fucking happy. I can't believe that I have his fucking autograph. And the fact this was £2. This is the thing. When you're buying VHSs or just whatever, you're giving stuff away, make sure you know its value, because God, the person who's obviously gave this away either forgot about this, didn't care, and obviously they didn't check. This is the thing, like the place I got this from, they could have sold this off for so much, but they obviously. This is the thing. You need to look at stuff like this, VHS, because there might be some value to them, or something personalised, because you just don't know. But yeah, to have his autograph is so amazing to me, and probably is my favourite Doctor item in my collection. I'm not sure, but I'm so happy to have his autograph, Jon Pertwee. So yeah, sorry that probably got a bit depressing towards the end, but yeah. So that's it. That's the video. My favourite Doctor Who items of all time. So we'll just put the VHS back in. So there you have it. I'm just gonna hold this for the rest of the video. So hope you enjoyed this. I've made this 2 parts because it's went on for quite a while, but there was so much stuff I wanted to put in this. I'm just looking at all the action figures right now, and I'm just like, oh, I really like all of them. I love all of them. The action figure collection coming soon, by the way. I need to fix up stuff. But yeah. So thank you for tagging me, Dan. And obviously, I'm not going to tag anyone because, well, it's not being done anymore. But people still sort of do these videos to this day, so you know, yeah. Actually, I'll tag someone. Luke Reviews 76. There we go. Tag him again. Let's see if he does it. But yeah. So that's all I've really got to say. So hope you all enjoyed this. And thank you all very much for watching. And I will see you all soon. Goodbye. I need to get up and end the video.